If you've been trying to plan your finances lately and finding that it feels harder than it used to, even when you're doing everything responsibly, you're not imagining that feeling. This video is designed to explain why financial planning feels less reliable right now, even for people who are careful, organized, and thoughtful. By the end of this video, you'll understand what changed, what didn't, and why this feeling is happening, so you can approach planning with more clarity and less frustration. For most of our lives, financial planning followed a familiar pattern. You estimated your income. You accounted for your expenses. You built a plan around what felt predictable, and for long stretches of time, that worked reasonably well. But over the past few years, many people have noticed that the same planning habits don't seem to work the same way anymore. Not because they stopped being disciplined, but because the environment changed. The key issue isn't just higher prices. It's instability in reference points. Planning depends on having stable prices, predictable timing, reliable assumptions. Inflation disrupts all three. Prices don't just rise, they move unevenly. Some expenses change quickly, others lag. Some jump suddenly, others creep slowly. That makes it harder to know which numbers to trust. So if planning feels harder, the first important thing to understand is this. The difficulty isn't coming from poor planning. It's coming from a noisier environment. When planning tools stop producing reliable results, people often blame themselves. They think, I must be missing something. I should be better at this by now. Why does this feel so uncertain? But planning relies on signal clarity. Inflation increases noise. And when noise increases, even good decision makers feel less confident. That's a normal response, not a failure. This brings us to an important distinction. Planning difficulty is not the same as financial instability. Many people are more stable than they realize. They just don't feel that way. What has changed is the reliability of short-term assumptions. When prices move unpredictably, monthly estimates feel fragile, annual plans feel tentative, long-term decisions feel heavier. That doesn't mean planning is broken. It means planning needs more flexibility and patience than it used to. What hasn't changed is the value of thoughtful planning, conservative assumptions, margin for error, long-term perspective. Those principles still work. They just don't deliver the same emotional reassurance they once did, and that can be unsettling. So why does planning feel harder than it used to? Because inflation introduces uncertainty, uneven timing, and shifting reference points, which makes even good plans feel less stable. The feeling is real. The confusion is understandable. And the solution starts with clarity, not self-criticism. Periods like this don't last forever, but they do require adjustment. Understanding why planning feels harder allows you to respond calmly rather than react emotionally. And that understanding is the foundation for better decisions going forward. Please like this video if you have enjoyed it. Every like truly encourages us to create helpful content. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed day.